Not all Pokemon are born equal. In fact, some are actually pretty awful. So in this video, we'll be taking a look at the Pokemon's max CP levels, movesets, and typings to count down the worst Pokemons in the Pokemon Go world, so that you don't have to waste those precious Stardusts on these useless Pokemons. Before we start, I just want to mention that I am not including Pokemons that are currently unavailable for capture. Also, only the final evolution of the Pokemons are included in this list because some Pokemons are trash one stage but evolve to powerful beasts. This is for you, Magikarp, you ugly duckling of the Pokemon universe. It shouldn't be too big of a surprise that this furry rascal made it onto the list, but actually it was very hard deciding between Raticate and Hitmonlee for 5th place. Surprisingly, their max CPs are very close, with Raticate having a max CP of 1,444, while Hitmonlee is at 1,492. Health-wise, Raticate has a little more health with 92 max health compared to Hitmonlee's 84. Still, I gave this 5th place slot to the precious little rodent rather than the Hitmonlee because of how useful fighting type moves can be against rock, ice, steel, dark, and of course, normal types. Still, for a Pokemon that only uses 25 Rattata candies, and heaven forbid we have enough of those vermins running around, Raticate definitely could have been worse. For our 4th place, we have a tie between Beedrill and Butterfree. Beedrill has a max CP of 1439, but Butterfree has a max CP of 1454, which is even higher than Raticate's. So why is Butterfree tied with Beedrill in 4th place? Well, it's because bug-flying combination is possibly the worst typing you can have in Gen 1. As a bug and flying type Pokemon, Butterfree is weak against rock, flying, electric, fire, and ice types. And with every gym in the world being filled with Jolteons, Flareons, Lapras, Arcanines, and Pidgeots, that little bug is going to be destroyed. Beedrill faces a similar problem with a pretty unimpressive moveset, and it being part poison doesn't help that the only type bug is useful for is basically against Psychic, and Psychic eats poison type Pokemons alive. Coming in at number 3, we have Farfetch'd. To this day, I still do not know why this Pokemon continues to exist. Its stats are garbage, it's not that cute, it doesn't learn any good moves. It's like Nintendo decided to make this Pokemon as a joke, and forgot to take it off the roster once the game was released. Even its name is stupid. Nintendo, please give this poor duck an evolution. At number 2, we have Dugtrio. Truthfully, I am very surprised that Dugtrio is even on this list. In the original Pokemon games, Dugtrio was by no means a good Pokemon, but it was definitely not bad either, so it surprised me when I found out that Dugtrio's max CP was only 1,168. It learns great moves with Mudshot and Earthquake, but with only 61 health and 1,168 max CP, it can't be considered a good Pokemon. Now before we get to our number 1 spot, here are some Pokemons that did not make the list, but were still pretty unimpressive. Really? Yes, Onix. Onix is a rare Pokemon with a low capture rate and is one of the coolest looking Pokemon in 1st gen in my opinion. And in fact, it is one of the biggest Pokemon ever, but yet its stats top off at a whopping 857 max CP and 61 health. In comparison, Paris has a 916 max CP, Nidoran has 876, and the lowly Geodude has 849. Why is Onix so bad? I do not know. Well, in the anime, it was defeated by an electric type move, which shouldn't even affect it. Possibly someone at Niantic's just has some spiteful grudge against this particular rock snake, or maybe they plan to make Steelix overpowered when Gen 2 Pokemons are released, and it's another Magikarp situation. Whatever the case, if you were excited that you caught an Onix and was planning to power it up, I'd advise you don't. Well, that's the end of our list of top 5 worst Pokemons in Pokemon Go. I hope it's helped you along your journey. Comment down below if you disagree with anything on my list or have any advice you would like to share. Thanks for watching and good luck to you all on your adventures.